Hello guys, welcome back. So today is our day one on our exclusive Valentine on air, and we held our session. I'm glad to announce to us that we held our first session successfully, and a lot of our invitees joined in the platform, and some of them joined us on air. Today's agenda was on emotional blackmail, and this is the preempt. So we had a poll saying, is emotional blackmail curable, yes or no or maybe, with most of the invitees that came live on air saying that it is curable. Miss Victoria was the first speaker on air, and she gave her reasons saying that emotional blackmail is curable, especially when the person who happened to be the victim exits the environment. She also made a very important nugget right there. She said that emotional blackmail leads to emotional distress, which then leads to depression. So if you are undergoing an emotional blackmail, the first thing you need to do is disappear from the environment. That is from Miss Victoria. She also stressed that one of the reasons why people become prey to emotional blackmail is because they have a psychological fundamental issue. I don't know if you agree with that. If you agree with that, you can say yes. If you don't, please give us your input. So the next speaker was Miss Jacinta. Ms. Jacinta had her own view, saying that emotional blackmail is completely curable if the victim recognizes that they really are experiencing such, and if they are able to leave the environment also as well. She also says that it has its bearing on low self-esteem or poor self-image. And then we also had engaged Miss Victoria and Miss Jacinta saying, why do you think people endure emotional blackmail? And Miss Victoria has said that people endure emotional blackmail because they already have a low self-esteem from the start. I don't know again if you agree with that. If you agree with that, give a thumbs up. If you don't agree with that, share us your reason why. Why Miss Jacinta says that why so many people endure emotional blackmail is because they do not trust who they would want to, relate it to. They do not trust if someone they want to, seek help from can help them, or maybe the person could even lead them further into more emotional blackmail. And then we have our third speaker, which is Miss Oluchi, sorry. Miss Oluchi came on live, and she also said that emotional blackmail is completely curable. But for the person to have a lasting cure, the person will have to exit the environment, be it a biological environment, a physical environment, or an emotional environment. You have to exit the environment no matter who is being affected, especially when it has to do so much with the predator or the cause of the emotional blackmail. And she also said that low self-esteem, she disagrees with the fact that low self-esteem is the cause of emotional blackmail. Rather, emotional blackmail leads one who have a healthy self-esteem to have a low self-esteem, even to a point of no self-esteem. Yes, she really said that it could lead one to not having a self-esteem at all. I don't know if you get that point, but yeah, that is what she said. And so she said that she disagrees with the point of saying that it's fundamentally from a point of low self-esteem. Rather, she agrees with the fact that people who are in a faulty environment could establish a low self-esteem because of emotional blackmail. And then it went on and on. So that is all for today's session. We'll be coming back full-fledged, full-handy with more and more insights for tomorrow's program. I hope you enjoyed this preempt, and I hope you're getting ready to give your input in our session tomorrow and next. Do have a lovely day. Bye.